This next segment is for all the sneaker collectors, shoe collectors, you know, aficionados. That was a trailer for a new documentary, Somerset to the World, Clark's 200. When we talk about Clark's, because they're celebrating 200 years of Clark original shoes, Heather B, when we mention Clark's, what are we talking about?
Shoes, Wallabies.
Wallabies, right? And my good friend, who is a shoe aficionado, one of the most sought after, not only podcasters, but creatives in the business. He's the founder of The Compound, which is a creative collective and gallery where art, music, fashion, and sports all intersect. He was way ahead of the curve when he came up with this idea, these concepts. I was there. I used to go to all the early places and hang out with him. The AND1 Mixtape was a cultural tentpole, a phenomenon that took place in the late 90s into the early 2000s. He's the creator of that. He also produced and co-directed ESPN's 30 for 30 documentary, The Greatest Mixtape Ever. That was incredible. And he's here to talk about this documentary narrated by Yasiin Bey, a.k.a. Mos Def, for those who don't know. It's premiered in Paris for Fashion Week this past January. I want to welcome him back to the show, the legendary Set Free, ladies and gentlemen. Set Free is in the building.
Welcome,
Set Free. What up, my brother?
Yo, that intro is legendary.
It doesn't even do you justice.
It's you.
It's you, bro.
Thank you, man.
We was just talking how we met way back in 1996.
Wow.
When he was working with Tommy Boy Records, right?
Yeah, I actually got a chance to go on the Wake Up show. It was in California, like before he was New York's way, you know. But
That's almost 30 years ago,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
totally.
Yeah. You were an innovative person back then. I never saw you in the boxes. Just the kind of work he did, you know, and the work that you introduced. Like you always thought outside of the perimeters. For example, the AND1 Mixtape.
Yeah.
Totally.
That had a visual component to it, right? And no one had really done anything like that. And that's when he crossed collateralized music and basketball. And some people went off to be major stars, were featured on that mixtape, right?
Totally.
You've always thought ahead of the curve. How do you exercise that? How do you discipline yourself to continue to do that after so many years?
I think, well, God first always, you know, for me. And with like the name of the company is Compound, so it's always about like everything needs something, you know, man, woman, grits, eggs, peanut butter jelly. Like, so for me, it's like always what things are always up under our nose that we don't really put together. Like the music was always there in the basketball. It was in the parks. The radio was, you know, the car was either the car was playing music while they was playing ball or the radio was there. But we just never put it on the object. So, you know, it's always like, you know, it's some girl out there right now doing ballet to hip hop music, but we never seen it together. It's somebody
Kanye.
you know, it's something. It's these relationships is always there. So I'm always like, okay, what are the relationships that's there, and let me be the one to bring them together to the masses.
I like to. Set Free is here. You can also follow him at IAM_Set Free. The way it sounds is the way it's spelled. How do you, would you master that? And there was another man by the name of Sincere Thompson. You know Sincere had to be early on. You know Sincere too, right?
Totally.
Early on, he was able to transition from just being in the realms of music and the skills he learned by marketing and promoting music, he applied to corporate brands like Pepsi and Nike and all of these different things. When that happens, because you have great brand relationships, how do you protect the content? How do you protect the story? How do you protect the culture? Because brands have a way of coming in and wanting to and dilute what it is you're trying to put off. What would you suggest to people who are starting to work with bigger brands?
Always stay true to yourself. My dad always told me, make sure you can fall asleep at night and be proud of yourself and look yourself in the mirror. And I think, you know, when you working with these brands, first make sure your integrity for yourself is there. But, you know, you got people to answer to. You know, hip hop, we got a lot of people to answer to, like with the greats that came before us. So I hold myself in that esteem of like making sure that I can look myself in the mirror at no matter what the job I do, and then the people that come from that community, you know. And if that's hip hop, if that's basketball, if that's fashion, whatever it is, I want to make sure, like, if it's fashion, I want to make sure the April Walkers or, you know, the Carl Kanaz or the Maurice Malones is like, okay, he's official, Free's official. If that's basketball, from the Rasheed Wallaces to the Iman Shumpert, the Allen Iversons, all my guys, from all the way up into the Jaylen Browns, the Jason Tatums, or Carmelo Anthony's, they like, nah, Free's official. So it's a community of people that you want to stand behind you in the work you do.
Amen.
What about a lot of these brands early on in hip hop? We didn't have great relationships with brands. When Run DMC made My Adidas, you know, or Pastor Cavassier,
I
or these
still
different,
think
you know,
Grand Poobah, Tommy Hilfiger owes him a check. Like,
Right.
Facts.
he's the
Definitely.
reason why we started wearing Tommy Hilfiger rugbies, and it became something in the hood. Like, it was because of him. So yeah, the relationships were not there.
they were not there. But
Yeah.
but I feel like Set Free has put yourself in a position where you've been able to kind of be a liaison and mend some of the relationships with brands and certain artists. We're talking about Clarks. When you think of Clarks, the artists you think about that wore Clarks were who?
Dana Dane, Slick
yeah,
Rick,
Slick
Slick Rick,
KRS-One,
Yep.
Ray,
Wu,
right,
Ghost,
Z,
uh-huh.
Ghost Nas,
Ghost Nas, right?
Raekwon.
How much mending of relationships between the artists and the brands have you had to do, and then how did you go about doing it?
I think what happened,
Because the artists feel like they were taken advantage of, weren't paid back
brand.
for all the promotions they done for these brands, right?
Yep. I think one of the things I realized, man, I mean, even with me with AND1, it's, you know, every brand, the person that built the house is pretty much no longer there, like during these years, you know. Clark's is a little different because they have 200 years of their branding as a family. But think about it, you go buy a new house, and if you take the person that lived in that house, if Heather lived in that house 50 years ago and somebody living there, you can't really go to the new people in the house and be like, Heather, like, this mom, like, it's not even gonna. So it's about trying to at least get both new parties to the table, because it's probably a new CMO there, and then it's a, you know, the artist did something 15 years ago, and it's like, okay, look, that person, that budget ain't there no more, but are you at least willing to understand that these people did have a significant role in building a pillar for this community? We're not saying that the African American, our culture did the whole company, because we didn't, but we did build a big pillar there. And if your budget can reflect whatever you can do in your budget, like, let's start from scratch with that budget and give these people their just due. And then that's kind of how I go about it.
Set Free is here, man.
Free, what's interesting is now we have the arrival of the irony of influencer marketing, you know, which kind of flips it upside down, where you speak about the pillars of our culture who didn't get the credits and the dollars, right? For putting these brands on such major platforms and introducing them to a wider reaching audience. And then you can have like an average girl from middle America, you know what I mean, who's getting a check from whatever brand because she takes
Her
30
numbers.
seconds. Yup. And numbers. Can you speak about how you feel about the influencer economy now and its impact on how we view capitalism and also consumerism?
Yeah, for me, it's, you know, even me on social media, my numbers is not crazy. Like, I'm at like 60,000 followers.
Oh, come on, man. You got 60,000 people on the planet that follow you? That's crazy.
That's not. I think.
Who told you that's not crazy? Them brands?
Yeah, totally. Exactly.
Okay,
They
yeah.
have. But I think for like, in that juxtaposition, it's like the art of storytelling is still there. The art of the authenticity, the organicness is like, like if the influencer is, you know, more power to them. They're killing it how they're reaching all these numbers and these kids and their growth. But if you still are creative and you really study the brand and you want to tell the story of the brand the right way and you do your research, that brand will listen to you. You
That
know,
brand will listen.
And that's what's happening for me, to be able to still get these opportunities to do documentaries for brands, and being able to find the right people that, you know, that connected to Clark's, which was the Eric Hayes, been wearing it since he's designing for the Beastie Boys, like Chris Robinson, who did the Apollo Kids video, he built a Wallaby factory in Queens, and like that's bigger than sometimes the influencer, and that's bigger than the numbers, because a lot of people they don't understand, like, wow, he really built a Wallaby factory in Queens for a video shoot. So I think if you don't have those numbers, like, just really do your research, understand, be authentic, and true storytelling is not content, and true storytelling is not going nowhere.
We got Set Free here. We're talking about the new documentary, Somerset to the World. Clark's 200. If you're a sneakerhead, you're a shoe lover, celebrating 200 years of Clark original shoes, narrated by Yasiin Bey. How can people see this?
Film comes out tomorrow. It's gonna be on Clark's YouTube channel.
Okay.
Perfect.
The Instagram, it's like a 20-minute doc. It's narrated by Yasiin Bey. I'm super excited. Stories about how Clark's connected all over the world, from America to Jamaica. We got Big Youth in there.
Big Youth?
Yeah, Big Youth.
Wow.
I wanted to.
Gunshot.
Legendary. My guy, Big Youth, look like he's still a youth, though, man. That dude running around here like he's 24.
He's
Chose
still
the right name.
He looks great,
Still
man.
looking young.
Yes.
Ghost and Ray, Chris Robinson, Liam Gallagher from Oasis is in it.
Wow. Okay.
So we got a chance to go to a bunch of different countries and talk about how, like, Clark's is connected to a lot of different countries, music, the quality of the shoe, and I'm just super excited about it.
Man, I'm proud of you for this. Give this man a round of applause.
Yeah.
I used to have the most Clarks in New York.
Oh, really? Is that who said that?
Who said?
I did, man. I used to get them from MTV. All them years I was on MTV, I made them get me Clarks. So I kept getting all kind of Clarks, and then my ex threw them away.
Wow.
What did you do?
She just didn't like them.
Oh, that's
Because once the soles was your soles raggedy?
Yeah, well, you know, Clarks, you got to keep getting them fresh.
gotta-
You know,
They
they'll
it's funny,
twist it.
they like the shoe like an Air Force One of shoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Because but I bought you a special pair today.
Oh, I got a special pair. You want to do a drum roll?
for the
Torch?
big
Let's see.
reveal.
Yeah, move your monitor down.
He
to me.
can't.
Yes, he
Move
can.
his body to death.
Wow.
Give me a drum roll,
So
bro.
Ty can get the best shot.
You got the special fabric on it too, like.
Man, give me a drum roll, Torch.
Damn, so you hating?
Had to hit you with a different fabric too.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh, wow.
shit.
You got the pony
you got
clocks.
the pony, and we gave him the black soul.
Yeah, there's
So
the
it
black
won't-
soul. So the soul is good. It
The
won't
soul
get
is
messed
good.
up.
It won't even.
Sway?
They match my hat.
Yo, Free, you hooked that man
That's
up.
nice.
Nah,
Happy Sway Day.
Sway
for
Day.
real.
Yeah, man, thank you,
That's
man.
nice.
Definitely, man.
Those
Those
are
are really
so
nice.
dapper.
Oh, my God.
Those
So
are really
dapper.
nice.
Clean.
And I'm single now, so nobody
Ooh.
gonna they're not gonna throw them away. So
Those are nice.
Be perfect.
Really, really nice.
They match
Perfect.
the hat. They your
Wow.
style, dog.
Yeah.
Those are yeah, no notes.
There's no notes.
Nice.
Damn.
that's it.
Yeah.
These are dope.
Yeah, those are dope.
Thank
Wow,
you, brother.
thank you, man. I appreciate
Damn.
you, man. Congratulations.
Nah, ladies, I gotta get y'all sizes. We gotta make sure we send some up here for
Thank
y'all.
you, Free.
Definitely,
Please do
man.
so.
Those are perfection. Shut up, Sway.
All right, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, you was about to
should
mess
not.
up.
Okay, I didn't. Hold on, Free. You got a call right now, man. Thank
He
you, Ty.
he was about to say it ain't they day.
Jan-
He was.
what I'm about to say and what I actually say are two different things. You didn't even have to say that.
What was you about to say?
That's
Right.
two different things.
What was you about to say? It ain't they
It
day.
ain't they day, Free.
Oh, those are so beautiful.
James and BK, what you like to say, man?
Hey,
James,
James.
BK
What's
to the
going
fullest.
on? You already know. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everybody's well and blessed.
Yes,
Yeah,
Merry
please.
Tuesday.
Just wanted to call and say, Free, I'm sure, he probably doesn't remember me. He's met a bunch of people before, but I have a black car company here in the city, and I drive some of those people that he mentioned. So I've been to the compound before.
Okay.
I brought Iman there. I brought Mello there.
Okay.
I brought Rashid, and he's got a great spirit to where, like, even to just, he's cool, down to earth, to where, like, he even came to me. I'm just chilling in the car. He's like, yo, come inside. So I actually got to visit and see the compound before, and it's a very, very, very dope concept, and I appreciate you for showing me that experience. I just wanted to say that you're a dope dude and keep doing what you're doing.
Beautiful.
And I think at Super Bowl in Arizona, it might have been at the Fanatics, I think so. But yeah, it was good to see you, and you felt like you kind of remembered me a bit, and was just like, yo, hey, what's up? Gave the hood head nod, like, hey, what's up, my brother?
No, no
it was
doubt.
good to see you, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man. Thank you for the words, man. Definitely, God bless you, man. And keep just striving to be who you are, man.
All right, man. Hey, James,
Cool.
thank you, man. You're a super citizen, brother.
That's way in the morning.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jermaine from Oakland, he been holding on for a minute. Jay, what you want to say, man?
Holding
Talk
on.
to us.
Hey, Jermaine.
Hey, what's
Jay?
going on, Sway in the morning? Heather B, Tracy. But this is really for my brother Sway. on behalf of myself and my twin brother Jermaine out here in the Bay Area, bro, we just wanted to say happy Sway Day.
Oh,
From seeing you from San Miel, to your morning show, the wake up show,
wow,
to going to MTV,
wow.
And I'm talking about, bro, interviewing from hip hop artists, music artists, to the White House, bringing Fab and 40 and Short to the White House with you, and just seeing all of this, bro. And then, you know, even the Calloway family, man, we've had the opportunity to have conversations with T. Calloway, and then even when you come home,
wow.
You know, it's just, man, it's just all love. So the twins out here in the Bay, as we driving through this rain on 580, you know how that is.
You know, I already know what that is, man. Hey, Jermaine.
Yeah, bro. But man, just wanted to show you the love because you deserve it, man. The Bay Area is proud of you, bro, for all that you do. You make it where you're able to converse with anybody on any level, and we just love and respect that, bro. So much love. Proud to be a citizen, bro.
Wow, man. Jermaine. That's awesome, man. Give Jermaine and Tremaine, the Wonder Twins out of Oakland.
Yes, sir.
Give them both a salute. Jay, I appreciate you calling in for that and saying that,
love.
man. And I'm going to make sure T. Calloway know that you called in. He probably tuned in right now.
Sure.
Okay, thank you
All
for that
love,
Jermaine and
yes,
Tremaine, man. Y'all both are citizens.
That's way in the morning, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Take care, y'all.
You too, brother. Give Set Free a round of applause, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
Hey, man, thank you, man. Make sure y'all check out this documentary.
Yep.
It's tomorrow. It's going to be on Clark's YouTube channel.
YouTube channel and Instagram, and all the links are kicked back from Compound Instagram to Clark's Instagram and a YouTube channel.
There you go, man. Congratulations. Continue the good work, brother.
Definitely. Shouts out to my Compound team. My brother Phil Cho helped me make this documentary. Clark's for the opportunity. And shouts out to Esteban, my brother in the corner.
There you go, man. I see you,
man.
man.
In the building.